Welcome to stage 17 of the 2018 Tour de France.
CoachEdu.net.
Like and subscribe for more.
Stage 17 of the 2018 Tour de France has an absolutely brutal final climb. Just last weekend, the brand newly tarmacked ascent was still flicking up stones against my down tube. And not to mention that the tarmac of the brand new surface still had that soft and squidgy feeling of new tar. And I was sure at one or two spots I could actually still hear my tires sticking to the wet surface. So the weather for today is due to be even hotter than it was last weekend, so that sticky surface is going to make the ascent even more difficult than what it already is. But let's get back to the actual stage itself. Stage 17 is a mountain stage designed purely for attackers. It's been 30 years since such a short stage was put on the map, and that was 38 kilometers from Tarbes to Pau. But it was the morning half of a stage that was run by Andre van der Poel. And that was 10 years after Bernardino put the peloton on strike to protest against split stages on the same day. 65 kilometers in the mountains has not been done before, so is the Formula 1-like starting grid, which is a complete gimmick. Because the Formula 1 starting grid is based on overall ranking, and the pre-race operations offer a different kind of spectacle, including a designated warm-up area and warm-up session 13 minutes before the beginning of the day's stage, because it's the Col de Parasol that everybody starts with. It's not the hardest of climbs, but it can make the difference straight from the gun, especially if somebody's not properly warmed up yet. And the other thing that the tour is saying is that they expect that quite a few of the domestiques won't make it to the front of the bunch in time, but all the top teams are going to start slowly enough for their domestiques to make it through, which is what makes that Formula 1 grid start a complete gimmick. But it's straight from the gun as they clip in. It's going to be hard racing immediately, which is slightly different. The Col de Portet has been asphalted just a few weeks for the tour, and that's the final climb. It's the Souvenir Heron de Vache, being the highest peak of the tour, at 2,215 meters of altitude, which is 100 meters taller than what the Tourmalet is, and apparently it's just as hard as the Ventoux. I haven't been on the Ventoux yet, that's still on my bucket list. It's going to be a huge test for race leader Geraint Thomas, with runner Chris Froome ready to take over if needed. That brings me to the end of my preview of stage 17 of the 2018 Tour de France. Be sure to like and share this video. Post your comments, questions, criticisms that you may have in the comment section down below. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, and last but by no means least, remember that until the two of us meet again, stay carved up for the win. See you next time. Cheers.